First and foremost, before we get started, I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rekakadash, and amongst to those great millstones, while it is truth. And also to those elect that is scattered abroad. I like to say, Shalom. And come back here today with another great powerful lesson to the spirit and the power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So title today's lesson is Watchman Report, Neuralink, first trial. So I like to say Shalom to all that listen and learn. Hope this will help you today and guide you back in the path of righteousness and back to your true power, which in fact is Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So before we start today's lesson, let's get this quick news article here by The Guardian. And it reads that Elon Musk says Neuralink has implanted its first brain chip in human. Let's get a little bit more. It said Elon Musk, the billionaire founder of the neurotechnology company Neuralink, has said the first human received an implant from the brain chip startup and is recovering well. The surgery is not a surprise. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, has given the company clearance in September to carry out the first trial of its implant on human. Initial results show promising neuron spike detection, Musk said in a post on X on Monday, a day after the chip was implanted. So we seeing that, hey, these things are coming to pass. We seeing that the Bible is a true book. You still thinking that these things is a game? You know, everyone on the planet is getting ready to be tried. It's called the hour of temptation. It's called what? Jacob's trouble. So we know that they're coming upon this digital society. Knowing it's coming upon this AI, transhumanism. You know what I'm saying? Robotics. All these things gonna work hand in hand with these so-called implants. Also, all roads lead to that grain of rice, the MOTB, which in fact is the mark of the beast. You know, so we know that we are very close. So we seeing what Elon Musk is constantly introducing. You know, so we're not ignorant of what Satan device of his plan, his plot, his agenda. You know, we already know he want total control. You know, he's telling you about all these different lying wonders. Very convenient. You know, a man can be able to see again. Even if a man is paralyzed, he'll be able to walk again. You know, you'll be able to have what you call be able to speak without even using your mouth. You know, so these things they're gonna make you a walking device. So we don't want to get too deep in it, but I have a video to bring it out with a little bit more. So we're seeing that Neuralink is constantly constantly trying it out. You know, so they're getting everything lining up. We knowing that the devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. And one thing about it, we seeing that, hey man, the Lord said in Matthew chapter 24, he said, take heed that no man deceive you. But so a lot of our people will be deceived. A lot of people will line up. We have this for you. It is free. You know, this universal basic income is going to work hand in hand with this Neuralink that shall go into your right hand or into your forehead. They saying that your skull, but hey man, the Bible is spot on. You know, to make you see better, walk better, a lot of different things, make you a superhero, to make you immortal. So you already knowing that, he's imagining a vain thing. He wants to be like the Most High, but he's in for a rude awakening. The Lord's getting ready to cut him off forever. And also we seeing that we're constantly in these transition of power. So I know I was going to get ready to do another lesson, but the Lord led me to do this lesson because this is where we at. Revelation chapter 13 is speaking loud and clear. We seeing that these prophecies are jumping off the pages. We're living in the end time, real time. So the title of the day lesson, once again, is Watchman Report, Neuralink first trial. So let's get a quick precept. And after precept, we'll start the videos, and I hope that you will get edified. So let's start here in Habakkuk chapter 2. We'll start up at verse 1. We'll read down to verse 3. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. It said, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Verse 2 said, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it. So one thing about it, the men of the Lord, we're making it plain upon table. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't get it no more plain than this. The Lord word is not returned to the void. That vision goes into what prophecies, what signs of the time. They're here. You know, a lot of people still are in disbelief. A lot of people are still are not considered. And all of the signs of the time are constantly picking up. It's constantly increasing. So we seeing this Neuralink. You know, they already got the approval. So we already know what's coming next. That grain of rice. Hey man, can't you see? Aren't you listening? Boy, out of 2/3 are constantly sleeping. The devil is constantly getting busy. And one thing about it, we know that our people are getting rocked back to sleep. Talking about these New Year's revolution, talking about the Super Bowl, talking about certain things they trying to accomplish in this fallen kingdom. You know, this nation is divided and it cannot stand. In the middle of the Lord, we're constantly warning you left and right. But hey, these things get ready to come to pass. Also, famine of the world is fastly approaching. We constantly warn you left and right. It's getting ready to be a digital programmer, also implantable society, of a cashless society. Is fast approach. It's right before our eyes. Hey, what if some did not believe? We really don't give a damn. We're gonna constantly do the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the one that sent us. So let's read verse 3. And it reads, said, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So we're seeing right now that these prophecies are speaking right now. We're seeing that they're constantly coming to pass. We're seeing that these evils are growing on every side. You know, these scourges are constantly picking up. We're seeing all sorts of events around the world, global events, you know, happening simultaneously. We're seeing rumors of wars. We're seeing uproars of the people, civil unrest, always rumors of a civil war. We're seeing that America is constantly being silent invaded. You know, it's already been prophesied that, you know, hey, America will go down, Babylon the Great, in 1 hour thy judgment come. And also we know that we're coming upon a time of trouble that we've never seen before. That hour of temptation. Everyone on the planet is getting ready to make a decision. It's going to work hand in hand with the universal basic income, that digital society, these biometrics, you know, this face recognition, iris scanning, you know, a lot of things are coming into play, you know, carbon footprinting, you know, it's going to work with your device. You're getting ready to become the device. You don't want to say too much, you know, it's going to work with that 5G blockchain system, this beast banking system. It is coming into play right before our eyes. So we're seeing it, you know, in any given day, all of a sudden, when they say peace and safety, right now we're in peace and safety. Total destruction will come upon you. So we seeing, hey, at the end it shall speak and not lie. It is speaking loud and clear. We are here, whether you were here or whether you will forbear. So now let's go here to today's video. And after the video, we will start the lesson. And I hope that you will get edified.
Elon Musk revealed the first human has received a Neuralink brain implant. The microchip allows people to use technology just by thinking. Initial users will be those who have lost the use of their limbs, with Musk saying, imagine if Stephen Hawking could communicate faster than a speed typist or auctioneer. The first human who received the implant is reportedly recovering well, with initial results showing promising neuron spike detections.
Elon Musk's potentially groundbreaking device that could help people who are paralyzed. Musk says his company Neuralink has implanted a brain chip into a human being for the very first time ever. He made the announcement on X yesterday saying the patient is recovering well. He didn't provide any other details. Neuralink says the implants will allow quadriplegic users to control external devices like computers using only their mind. It was approved for human trials by the FDA last year.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all on chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
Exactly.
So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future. Install ingrain procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go. In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards.
Which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
but even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot.
I think, so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannes Wellblood estimates between 5 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
Human microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality. Sarah Harmon, NBC News, Stockholm.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking.
So we see where this is leading to. Can't you see it's right before your eyes? It's speaking loud and clear. A lot of people are still rebellious, still are wicked to this day, because thou hast rejected knowledge, that the Lord shall also reject thee. We see that's happening right before our eyes, that same rebellious house that did not want to return to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So let's start today's lesson in 2 Corinthians, a quick lesson through the Spirit once again, and I hope that you will get edified. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. And it reads that, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. But we already know the physical counterpart of Satan is the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. And also, he's trying to get advantage, And also, we're not ignorant of what his devices, his agenda, his plan, his plot. What is that? The NWO, This Beast Banking says this 5G blockchains, 5G and 6G blockchains. And these things are coming into play. He's trying to get that advantage. This Neuralink, this grain of rice, and a lot of other things are coming. Universal basic income, these biometrics, AI, robotics, transhumanism, the list go on and on. So let's read this again. I mean to jump the gun, said 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11 said, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. So we already know the physical counterpart is the modern day so-called white man. That advantage that he's trying to get is the NWO, total control, track and tie. We're not ignorant of his device or of his agenda, his plan, his plot. We already know what he's trying to do. He wants to be like the Most High. But one thing about it, he's in for a rude awakening. He's getting ready to be cut out, getting ready to be cut off forever. And we cannot wait. Lord's getting ready to do a mighty work. So we're here. Let's go here to 2 Corinthians, just rolling in the Spirit. 2 Corinthians chapter 2. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, and we'll start up at verse 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 4 said, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Who is that? Who is constantly opposing and exalting himself? That is what the modern day so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's every one country. He's got bases all across the world. He have all this different type of technology all out in the atmosphere. These satellites. These these things that will put him. Would he call himself a so-called God, but he's only what? A man, and he's getting ready to be what? Totally destroyed. So let's read this again. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4 says, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. He's in for a rude awakening. Verse 15, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. Verse 6, and now ye know what withholding, that he might be revealed in his time. Verse 7 said, for the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out to wait. And out about it, so we already know it. When you go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, the devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath, because what? He knowing that his time is very short, and he will let until he be taken out of the way. Who is that he? That is what? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the one that is in what? Perfect control. And one thing about the white man is not in control. The what? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, he's in control. Hey, he controlled the left and the right hand. So we seeing that what's happening right now. We in that short season right now. We knowing that things are getting ready to pick up. He's seeing that his days are determined. He got bounds that he cannot pass. So we seeing it. He's rolling it out right before our eyes. He's picking up at a fast pace. We already knowing that he's getting ready to use that sword in a big way. That sword goes into what? The technology, and his greatest weapon is the what? The IBCM missile, the indignation of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. It is fast approaching. Verse 8, it said, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, the prophet, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So the Lord's getting ready to, come, out of the east in that great fathership, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, that last and final war, which in fact is World War III. The Lord's getting ready to plead for his people, for the controversy of Zion. What was done to us is getting ready to be done to them. It is payday. The Lord said, I will repay. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So judgment is now at hand. Verse 9 says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. So we already seen Elon Musk is coming with these lying wonders, these lying miracles. You'll be able to walk again. You will be able to be a superhero. You will be able to be immortal. You will be just like Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. One thing about that pseudo salvation. We know that this man is very vain. We seeing that. It's spot on. The Bible is spot on. We seeing that he's coming with it. But a lot of our people will be enticed by this universal basic income. It's going to work hand in hand with the Neuralink, and also with that grain of rice that shall go into your right hand or into your forehead. It will link you to the system, which in fact is the beast banking system. It's fast approaching. It's right before our eyes. A lot of people will not have faith. They're going to constantly trust in the strength of Egypt, and they will be totally destroyed. Verse 10, it said, and with all deceivingness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Verse 11, and for this cause the Almighty shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. So a lot of people going to believe that lie. They're going to say this is not the MOTB. They're here to help us. I have to eat. I want to have a sense of normalcy. The only sense of normalcy that you're going to have, you get ready to feel the fire, the lake of fire. They shall know it, death by pain. Because they were that same rebellious house that did not want to return to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua in Noah's time. And in Moses' time, and also in these times, there are no new thing under the sun. Hey man, we're here, but the Bible's spot on. Verse 12, it said, that they might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasures in unrighteousness. To this day, the two-thirds, they're getting ready to be cut off and die on this. They have received their consolation, yet they had liberty and place of repentance. But hey, they despised it. They refused it. They turned their back on their true power, and they get ready to pay. So now let's go here to Revelation chapter 13. Just random scriptures. Revelation chapter 13, because this is where we at. Revelation chapter 13, and we'll start up at verse 15. And it reads that, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And one thing about, we already know what is that image of the beast. That is this what? New digital society. This is this beast banking system. This is the new world order, total control, one world currency, one world government, and one world religion. We seeing it happening right before the eye. They want total control, and that beast is the revised Roman Empire, Babylon the Great, America, nothing new under the sun. The ego, Esau, Edom, These things are coming to play. We seeing it left and right. So if you don't be a partaker of you don't trust in this system, or you protest against it, you shall be killed. So that's why they got these facilities, these FEMA camps, these guillotine. Everything is all the stage is set. All things are ready. We seeing it happening right before our eyes. Verse 16 said, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark of the charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, the Neuralink. We seeing it right before our eye. And that right hand is the RFD microchip. So we seeing it, the MOTB, the charagma. That badge of servitude. Let's read this again. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, the charagma, badge of servitude, in their right hand or in their forehead, the Neuralink. The first trials already. So we already know it's going to be mandatory very soon. It's going to either you take it or you will die. So hey, we seeing that we coming upon this time. You don't watch the WEF or the WHO, the WHO. So you got to be very careful with this lesson. Salaki, you understand what I'm saying? So it says here, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding, the elect, count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. So we already know this is going to be dealing with your buying and selling. You're going to be dealing with your transaction. So you won't be able to do anything without being a part of this system, being a partaker. If you consent or submit, you will be trodden underfoot. Lord said, already told you in Revelation chapter 14, what will be your punishment. You will have to suffer that second death, which in fact is the lake of fire. So we already know it's dealing with biometrics. It's going to be dealing with digital IDs. A lot of things are coming into play. We're seeing that we're here, universal basic income, working hand in hand with this system that they're putting into place, these lying wonders. Hey, they coming. So a lot of people will be enticed. A lot of people will be deceived, and a lot of people are getting ready to be taken in a great number through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Hey man, we seeing that we're here. Judgment is coming. So Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work. So the universal barcode, all these things are working hand in hand. Hey, that badge of servitude, we constantly warn you, it's a real thing. A lot of people thinking that it's not real, but also these hokey pokey gonna come back into play once again. So let's go here. Let's go here to Ephesians chapter, just rambling, Salaki for rambling. Let's go here to Ephesians chapter 6, and we'll start up at verse 11. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11 said, Put on the whole armor of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So this wisdom and knowledge shall keep you stable in these times of trouble. And one thing about, we will be in the secret place of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. The Lord's name will be a strong tower. That armor is this gospel, this wisdom. Man, we got to have it. We got to keep our eyes on the prize. We got to be locked in and focused each and every day. When we wake up, when we go to work every day, every second, we don't want to keep our eyes on the path. That path is the path of righteousness, will lead us to the kingdom of heaven that dwells in righteousness. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the study bit of the time. Verse 12 said, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world against spiritual wickedness in high places. So we're in a spiritual warfare, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go back to Genesis chapter 25, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know, the struggle in Rebecca's womb, that transition of power between what? Jacob and Esau. You know, we knowing that Esau is the end of this earth age that we know right now, this temporal world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follow, the kingdom of heaven that dwells in righteousness. So our salvation is very close at the door. So we knowing, hey man, this spiritual wickedness in the high place, which in fact these global elites, they trying to bring forth their agenda, they plan, their plot, which in fact is the NWO. You know, they want total control, track and tie everyone on the planet to make you a walking device. It's happening right before our eyes. We seeing it. You know, either you will hear or either you will forbear. Verse 13 said, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Verse 14 says, stand therefore, having your loins gird about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of time. So let's go here. Let's get something out of here. Isaiah chapter 36. Spirit want me to go here. Let's go here right quick. We'll get one more. We'll close it down. Isaiah chapter 36. Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. And it reads that, lo, thou trust in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. So whereon if a man lean or trust or depend, it will go into his right hand or his forehead and pierce it. Neuralink, that grain of rice, badge of servitude. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, which in fact it's the modern day so-called Pharaoh, is the so-called white man. To all that trust in him, trust in this system, trust in this digital society, this cashless society. You know, a lot of people is going to say, hey, it's very convenient for you. You know, it's very quick and convenient. It's very harmless. But one thing about it, once you take it, you will be totally destroyed. A grievous sword will come upon you. So don't trust in this broken reed or this system that they'll get ready to put in place. You're seeing that they're laying off these jobs. A lot of people coming unemployment. We already said there's rumors of food shortage, rolling blackout, power grid outages, a lot of things, cyber attacks. You know, to bring forth this agenda. You know what I'm saying? Order out of chaos. A lot of things are coming down the pipeline. Watch, pray, and be sober. So now let's go here to our last and final script. Let's go here to 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 7. 1 Peter, one moment. 1 Peter chapter 5. 1 Peter chapter 5, and we'll start up at verse 7. And it reads, said, casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Verse 8 said, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about seeking whom he may devour. So the devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath. The men of the Lord, we constantly warn you, left and right, it's time to seek the Lord while he can be found. Seek the Lord early and find his favor. That favor is immortality, rulership, spiritual power, dominion, power over the nation. That's what we long for each and every day. If you're not ready to rule, you get ready to die. If you love it here, you get ready to die here. If you're not getting beamed up, you're getting burnt up. It's plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, we knowing that the great and glorious return of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, it is fast to approach. We seeing that these prophecies are constantly speaking. They are lining up just like clockwork. The middle of the Lord and the highways and byways, you know, they're standing on their watch and they're staying on fire for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And one thing about it, either you will hear or either you will forbear. One thing about it, we really don't give a damn. We're going to constantly do the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. The Lord is only coming back for that 1/3 remnant. We constantly warn you. Hey man, a lot of people are dying left and right. You know, people are constantly, you know, every day a loved one is passing away. The body count is getting ready to be great. The Lord is getting ready to return. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. So the title of today's lesson, once again, is Watchman Report, Neuralink first trial. So I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem, Rekakadash. I like to say, Shalom, Shalom.